Hello and welcome to an album a day, going through my vinyl collection an album or so at a time. Why am I wearing this brand new Ghostbuster shirt? Because we have a very special episode of the Haskincast podcast coming out tonight that kind of relates to this. So check it out. It'll be out at, midnight Central Time. So 10 o'clock LA time, or 1 in the morning if you live on the East Coast. So definitely looking forward to releasing that. I had a wonderful interview with a couple of fantastic people, and excited to bring that your way. Plus 500 episodes. That's been a lot. Now, today's album is 163, and this is an album that came out in 1973, and this is a 1973 copy in really good shape. This is, of course, Led Zeppelin, Houses of the Holy. Yeah, weird cover. I have no idea. It's not in a house. It's outside, and there's no house. So there you go. I don't think you could get away with releasing a cover like this nowadays because, naked children. But who knows? Times are very strange. So this is a copy, of course, on Atlantic Records. In excellent shape, I'd have to say, which I am very happy with. Plays like a dream. I mean, it's got crackle and stuff. It's from 1973 and it's 2025, so of course it does. But no skips. It sounds really good. The cover, here we go along to the back cover as well. It's just kind of more of the same. Again, no house. I don't know why, but we do get bonus stuff, and that is the important thing. We get this wonderful card. It is a sleeve, but I don't think. Why is it not in the whole thing? I don't know. But got the lyrics, really nice font. I really like that. And then on the back, it's written backwards for some reason. Thankfully, the lyrics are not written backwards. Lyrics are nice and big. Nice big font. Very easy to read. I like that. The beauty of a vinyl album, you guys. So much better than a CD booklet, I have to say. On the inside, we have this lovely picture where it arguably becomes a house. And looks like I would imagine the churches hit this with ritual sacrifice and backwards masking and God knows what else. I know that there was backwards masking claim for Stairway to Heaven. Don't remember if there was anything else from Led Zeppelin or not. I think the one that got me the most was Black Oak, Arkansas, the night the lights went out in Arkansas. But then, you hear what you hear. My brother and I actually tested that. We recorded a part of Stairway to Heaven and then just played it backwards, and it sounded like what they said. I'm like, maybe that's just what it sounds like backwards. I mean, and now, as an audio engineer, I realize how ridiculous the whole thing is. But anyway, yeah, so nice gatefold there. Obviously, the most important thing is the songs, to which the thing that I just put away, I'm going to have to get out again. So side one, we open up with The Song Remains the Same, which would go on to be their live movie. Then we have the Rain Song, which is a great song, Over the Hills and Far Away. This is one of the first songs I remember from them, and I remember we couldn't figure out what the title was and what the album was, but we had heard it on the radio, but never caught the title. And so for the longest time, we're like, what is this song? Why can't we find it? What album is it on? Because of course, we couldn't just look up lyrics on Google like you can now. So yeah, excellent. One of my favorites. Was so glad when we finally got this album. We're like, oh, it's called Over the Hills and Far Away. Well, that makes perfect sense. Then we get to finish off side A, we have The Crunge. Flipping over to side B, we start with Dancing Days, cool song. I hope I'm pronouncing this right because I've never been sure. Dire Maker, M-A-K apostrophe E-R, I don't know why, but there it is. Not a lot I recall specifically about that. I just remember it's a great song. Then we go to No Quarter, excellent song. And we end with The Ocean, another excellent song. So, I mean, everything on here is great. It's still not my favorite of all. I would say probably Led Zeppelin 3 is the one that I would listen to the most. Physical Graffiti is really good. I mean, this has got some good stuff on here, but honestly, just one that I don't really put on a whole lot. Except for Over the Hills and Far Away, because I got to hear that one. But yeah, it's a good collection of songs. You should check it out, see what you think about it. And remember to check out the 500th episode of the Haskincast podcast tonight. If you're into Deep Purple, you can also check out my show, Deep Purple Smoke on the podcast. If you want to learn about Uriah Heep, you can check out Uriah Heep, the Magicians podcast, all found on my website as well as everywhere that you can get podcasts. At least as far as I know, there's been some issues with Spotify. God only knows, they're hitting everybody now. But you guys have a great day. Enjoy. We'll see you tomorrow. Cheers.